What's up guys, it's Punk Guy here. Thanks for joining me back on my review channel. It has been a minute. So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This Punk Guy here. Like I said, it has been a minute. I took kind of a hiatus for a little bit, just kind of a break. I didn't know if I wanted to keep doing these reviews or not, but I decided, you know what, hey, what the hell. Hey, I'm back now, and I don't think I'll be doing as many as I did before, but I'll be rolling some out here now and then, so let's get right into it. So if you guys don't know, we're doing the Deviates' first full-length album in like 20 years, but before we get into all that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, do all that good stuff, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought about this review, and don't forget, like always, add me on Instagram at this Punk Guy. I'll put a link down there below. So let's get right into the review. So like I said guys, this is the Deviates' first full-length album in like 20 years. And if you guys don't know who these guys are, they are a South Bay kind of like skate, I would say slash almost like hardcore band. They have kind of that driving sound to them. But this is their third full-length LP called Holding Out. Here's the front. Here's the back. So their last album that came out was back in 2001 on Epitaph Records called Time is the Distance. And at that time, they were a band that kind of just blew up. I mean, they really got big at that time. And they just kind of disappeared, I guess you would say. I know they went on a hiatus. They kind of went and did their own thing. I'm sure they all can tell you on their page what happened. I really don't know, but yeah, they just kind of like faded away, and they were a really great band. So first and foremost, I always like to talk about the cover of the album, and here it is for the Deviates' new album, Holding Out. It's a very cut and paste print looking, like flyer type of image of the singer holding. If I had $1 for every time I seen that kind of image. It's something new, nothing great. But the artwork says it was done by Greg Crayola Simpkins, which is one of my favorite artists I like to follow on Instagram. If you guys don't know who he is, I did an actual review of his brushes. I'll put the link up there so you guys can check that out. So like I said, it has been 20 years since they came out with their last album, and if you ask me, and
of course you're asking me, that's why you're watching this review,
I say you wouldn't have even noticed that they even skipped a beat. In fact, if you told me this came out 2 years after their 2001 album, I would have had no surprise because it's the same standard good quality that I expected from the Deviates. I mean, it's kind of impossible. That sound just kind of flows right over into 2022. And sonically, this album is just kind of like a wall of sound that just comes like at you nonstop. It sounds really fucking great, and of course it does because it was recorded at Maple Studios and it was produced by Cameron Webb, and anything that Cameron Webb does is really fucking fantastic. And the drums on here are just fucking ferocious. They just really drive this album. And the lead singer, Brian, he just voices and emotes such emotional, raw, aggressive weight to his lyrics. If you want to know what they kind of sonically sound like, I would say they kind of have a Pennywise strung out, somewhere in that flavor and range of their sound. So in that instance, I guess you can kind of say they have a skate punk sound, but they do, to me anyway, sonically throw in elements of hardcore in them, just because the music is so persistent and dynamic. If there's any gripe about this album that I would say I have, if anyone has seen my older reviews, they know I don't like short albums, and this album only has 7 tracks on it. I would call it more of an EP than an LP, but hey, after 20 years, you kind of expect at least 12 songs. Give me 12 songs. So let's talk about the tracks. And the first track I really want to talk about is The Liar. And to me, everything that I mentioned about the aggressiveness, the weight that they carry in this album, I think is best represented in this track. The power and vigor, they really bring it. And there is a short little kind of hook that brings you and sticks with the song that kind of just pulls it all together. And the guitars on here are really great as well. One of the things I like that the Deviates do is when they structure a song, they put the guitar solos at the end of songs sometimes. And you don't really see bands do that. They usually put it in the middle. I've seen them do that a couple of times in their last album. And I just really love the way it's done because it really gives a powerful outro to the song. The next track I want to talk about is personally my favorite track on the album, and that is For the Crowd. Ironically, this is the most mellowest song they have on this album, but going from like 110 to like 90, it's not really that much slower. It just kind of has a more melodic feel to the song. A lot of reflection and the timbre, Brian's vocals on here as well. It's gives me this nostalgic feeling or something like if there was a music video and it was nothing of collages of old footage and photos, black and white and stuff like that, of like the career of the Deviates, that would fit this song and that would make a perfect music video for this song. The guitar riff on here is really kind of this really like sexy cool like riff that I really wish I would have thought of. So in conclusion, this is a strong comeback album for these guys. I'm glad to see them back doing the same thing, not skipping one damn beat. So definitely giving credit to where credit is due, so kudos to you guys. I feel like I don't hear this kind of like driving sound in modern day punk bands, and it is definitely a reflection of something that you heard 20 years ago, which isn't a bad thing at all. Like I said, this is kind of like the punk rock that I kind of grew up listening to, and I kind of miss from a lot of these modern bands that don't really have that sound. This album is definitely giving me some really good old school vibes, but in a modern contemporary style, I guess you would say, which is a very good thing. And I'm gonna have to give this album a 4 out of 5 stars. A very, very good outing for a 20-year hiatus. Hopefully they come out with something new, like another EP with another 5 or 6 songs. I would love to hear that. Also, a lot I didn't really even get to talk about. I didn't even get to talk about the title track, Holding Out, which I really love. Has a really great guitar lead. That South Bay, Southern California sound, you know, Pennywise, Circle Jerks. I definitely think this is going to be right up your alley. So that was my review of the Deviates Holding Out. Wow, holy shit, it took me a long time to film this because it's been a while. It was really fun to make this. I'm really glad I made this, and I really hope to hear more Deviates in the near future. So let me know, what did you guys think? Did you guys like this album? Did you just like it? How do you guys feel about the 20-year hiatus? Let me know. Don't forget to write a comment and leave all that good stuff. Don't forget to add me on Instagram at thispunkguy, like I said before. Let's have a conversation about this music. So like always, guys, now that everything is gone and COVID's been lifted and all that good stuff and we're going back to shows, I'm so excited. I'll see you guys at a show! Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me on that one. That one took me a while to get through. I had a lot to say about that album, but I kind of felt like I didn't really say enough about how great this album was. So if you didn't notice it, I liked it a lot. So I will be doing some more reviews in the upcoming near future, so stay tuned. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next review.